if I were to tell you how great my show is, you'd be doubtful, you'd be skeptical, and I don't blame you. If you were to tell me how great you are, I'd probably be skeptical too. The truth of the matter is, it is a great show, and a lot of wonderful things happen, but I don't expect you to take my word out for that. This is just a long way of saying that probably one of the most convincing things that I could do is to offer you testimonials from other clients who have worked with me, who have seen my show, and what they have to say about it. So this little video clip right now is going to be a series of quick vignettes, quick testimonials from clients. I've just thrown a bunch of these together, and hopefully they'll give you a little bit of a sense of the kind of enthusiasm that the show evokes. One thing that I'm going to point out to you, because you'll notice it somewhere along the line on this video, pay close attention to this, is that there'll be a series of, or a little piece of video footage where there's a group of people in a hospitality suite, and they're talking about my show. And then they turn and look at the wall, and projected onto the wall is a slideshow, and it's a slideshow of the hypnosis show, which they just saw probably a half hour earlier. And the point being that this show has such an effect on people that about half the people who attended this conference, it was a conference of a few hundred people, probably about half of those people, after watching the show for an hour and a half, turned around, went upstairs, grabbed a drink, turned to their friends, chatted for a few minutes, and then went into another room to watch the thing all over again, and to laugh all over again. And of course to laugh with their friends who were hypnotized, who hadn't had a chance to see it from the audience point of view. So you get a lot of mileage out of this thing. I mean, not only do you get the entertainment during the show, but there's a whole lot of entertainment that happens afterwards as well, and you'll see that when you watch this little testimonial reel. So that's it right now. I hope you enjoy what you see, and again, if you have any questions, give me a call or email me or check out my website. All the information is right there, and I hope to talk to you. Maybe we'll get a chance to work together.
One of the best shows we've ever seen. I've seen 3 hypnotists, and not only was it just seem more genuine, like you really were aware of what your people were doing, but nobody was getting away with faking it. You could really tell that. You did a great job, and everybody even said this was one of the best performances they've ever seen.
Oh,
so it was wonderful.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I was highly skeptical at the beginning, and you could just watch some people really get into it, whether they realized it or not, and you could see half the group you got on stage just went. It was really impressive.
I'm just hoping I didn't do anything that's going to get me fired.
It's okay, your boss was hypnotized. You don't have to worry.
Apparently. I mean, I feel great now. I feel like I can party all night. So, which apparently I did a little bit of. It was awesome. You did? Come on. She had so much to say earlier. I did. It was so good.
What was your favorite part?
I just couldn't believe that people were under. I mean, they were gone. They were hypnotized. And the way they were behaving, and they were under. And it was hard to believe, because I was somebody I was just sitting next to in dinner saying, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And then you ask volunteers, and she's there, and she's totally under, being really sexy. I loved it.
How does this compare to other kinds of after dinner entertainment you've seen?
No comparison. None. I would see you again easily.
It didn't happen.
I even told Mark right afterwards, I said, Mark, this was great. Didn't I, Mark?
Yes, you did. Like I said, after the show, I was a complete skeptic initially, and just totally blown away, speechless. I mean, it was unbelievable. Truly, I mean, I'm watching it, and I'm like, I totally believe the people up there were genuine. Like, I had no question that this was completely genuine, and that they were really in this state, and it just really was such a stretch, because it's so hard, it doesn't really make any sense to me, but I'm seeing it and I believe it. And so we were just sitting here talking about your book, actually. I'm looking forward to reading it.
Oh, great.
I told you,
Mark, we're gonna get you on the camera here.
it's a good book. Honestly, there's some simple concepts in there, but the things that you haven't heard in a while are heard in this way. And I'm really looking forward to going back to it, reading it again, taking more notes and studying it, and really making it a part of my life. So,
I loved it. I'm very relaxed. It's like a subconscious state when you would say, you know, that woman's going to go after this guy and he's going to be George Clooney. I was like, no way. And then I thought, I am going to remember my name. I'm going to remember my name. My name is Laura. My name is Laura. And I couldn't remember it. It was great. I loved it. I'm very relaxed. I'm hot.
You're sexy.
I would do it again.
That too.
I remember that part.
Oh my goodness. It was great. It was hilarious. I did not like the cow. I do remember that. It was disgusting. I would not going to touch it.
What's it?
Oh my God! I'm really looking at it. You're like, look, you're already under. You're already like, don't tell me what you're gonna do now. Oh my God, Meredith! No! That's so funny. That's how I feel after I counsel students all day.
Yeah, you're cold.
You're cold. Freezing. We were all just intrigued.
We were.
I guess you had to be there.
Say, next to having Ben and Jerry's ice cream, Steve is the next best thing.